Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. It's actually I'm not it's not a live stream. It's actually a recorded video, but I'm kind of like pretending it's a live stream. Okay, so I'll probably just upload this and put a as a normal video, not a live stream. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So yeah, in this video we're going to discuss just a few things. The Hong Kong ETF, Gummy at the moment, the whole market's down, so it's actually a really good time to be buying right now. That's where you make your money, guys. All right, so you buy when things are down. It's kind of like testing your mental brain, because right now when things are down, the automatic fear is, oh, I shouldn't buy because everything is down. But that's actually the opposite. You buy when it's down. That's what you do. Traders buy the dip, and that's exactly what you should be doing. So BTC's dropped under 60k, you should be buying it. Not financial advice. So even Solana's dropped to $1.20, so you should be buying it. When everything's down, that's when you buy. You've got to train your brain to actually do this, and it goes against kind of like it's sort of messing with your mind, right? But if you study crypto and you've been crypto for a long time, you know that when there's a dip, there's always a correction. It always goes up, and then when it goes up a ton, guess what? It corrects again, and then it goes down, and that's just the way it is. But long term, it trends up as it goes up and down, up and down, up and down. It trends up. All right, so just have faith in crypto. That's basically it. If you don't have faith in crypto, then I suggest you just go and do something else, because this is how it is. It's a roller coaster. So we have a look at Coin360. Everything's red. See, everything's red at the moment. So a couple of patches of green, but basically everything's red, and this is when you should be buying, right? If we have a look at Gummy, even now Gummy's down to 10 cents again, so it's a great opportunity to be buying. You got to look at the sentiment. You got to look at the current market. Don't get overreactive, and don't panic sell, because if you're in Gummy, you got to understand, well, everything, not just Gummy's down, everything's down. You understand? So it'd be stupid to sell right now when everything is down. See, so I mean, that's if you're a long-term holder in Gummy. Just like BTC, you buy more, you don't sell. I mean, you can sell if you want, but I mean, I don't sell. So yeah, if you've been following my Gummy videos, you'll know that I'm super bullish on Gummy. Actually, I even bought some more this morning. So that's I'm getting, while the price is like 10 cents, I'm buying more, because I know once BTC switches and this gets super bullish again, I know that this is going to moon. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of time. We saw this with when. We saw this as with. It just took 2 or 3 weeks, a month, couple of months, and then it just mooned. Especially when came. When dumped, everyone took profits and sold off, including myself, from the airdrop. I just had a sip of my drink. And just like a couple of months later, it reached an all-time high. I think it's going to happen the same with Gummy. Right now things are down, but if you hold and just give it time, this can reach a couple of dollars. And obviously the staking's coming on board on May the 7th. Okay, you stake your Gummy, you're going to get free baked tokens. So that's going to be massive. I just want to comment on 333 Crypto. Go and follow his channel. He's got a pretty good channel. He's only got 20,000 subscribers, but he's growing, and he's got some good information. Anyway, so in this video he talks about Eigenlayer scam, and this is kind of like airdrops. Like airdrops are kind of like they're not a scam. They're just a way of building their user base, and just like free airdrops. You're not going to get much, okay? Especially when the airdrop is really big. So what happened with Eigenlayer is it was really, really big, okay? Like we're talking 15 billion was raised. You stake your ETH, you get this ETH equivalent or representation of your staked ETH, right? And if you restake that, because that was the biggest, that's the big buzzword. You restake your wrap ETH or whatever the thing was. I didn't participate in Eigenlayer, but then you would get this equivalent, right? And then you'd restake that, and then you would get more. So that was a big buzz. Now, this is nothing new. This has been around. You guys remember 2021 when they had the big Yearn? Remember Yearn? Yield Finance? Okay, it's nothing new. It's just that there's newbies, normies come along. It's a new crowd. There's still the old crowd, but there's also new people in crypto and had never heard. And they go, wow, this is great. Restaking. You mean I can stake my ETH and then get this like derivative or representation of the staked ETH, and then I can stake that again, and then I'll get more tokens. So if you restake the actual representation of your staked ETH, you would get the Eigenlayer token. So everyone flocked to it like flies to you know what. And when that happens, you know it's going to be a mess. Always does, right? We saw this with Mantra. Mantra was the same. Sorry, not Manta. Manta. Manta was the same. So that was a mess. So, you know, if there's so many people in the actual pond, everyone gets less. If there's 3 fishermen in the pond, guess what? It's going to be very lucrative for those 3 fishermen. But if there's 3 million fishermen in the same pond, guess what? There's only so much fish to go around. So basically what 333 Crypto was talking about was saying that it's a good video. It just talks about how it's a scam. And I actually disagree with him on this. I agree with him that the Eigenlayer was just a schmozzle because it just got messy. But the big whales got majority because they put up the most capital. Okay, there's nothing. That's just how it works, right? But what he said was that's not fair that the little guys get screwed. That is also true. But there's also people that staked that use VPN. So Eigenlayer, they said that if you're in these jurisdictions, you'll be blocked. Right? They said this from the beginning, right? And the reason why they did this is because they don't want the SEC will deem this Eigenlayer pre-sale or launch or whatever you want to call it, fair launch, as a security. Okay, you guys remember what happened with TON? If you guys remember what happened with TON, when TON first launched their token, they got in trouble with the SEC. So TON is the Telegram app. Okay, when they first launched their token, they allowed US investors to get in it, and then what happened was the SEC deemed this as securities. So then they had to settle with the SEC, just basically abolish that wholesale, and then redo it. And now TON's up and running. It's been up running for a while. Okay, so this is what Eigenlayer didn't want to go through this process, so they banned, and they basically said if you're from the US, you're not going to get your tokens. And you're in different jurisdictions similar to the US, the SEC will come down and crack down on them. So if you're a resident of that, you will not get your tokens, okay? But US residents still did it, and they used the VPN to try to game the system. Now, I don't blame Eigenlayer here, because they specifically said that those jurisdictions are not allowed, and people broke the rules, so they don't get their tokens. So now they block people from transferring their tokens. There's nothing wrong with that. And what 333 Crypto is saying that's not fair, and that's where I disagree with him. Why? Because in 2016, we did ICOs, the same thing. Right? You remember in 2016, 2017, ICOs were the hottest thing since Cabbage Patch Kids. Right? They're hotter than Barbie dolls, if you're into it. And they did the same thing. These tons of ICOs launched, millions and millions, billions got raised, and they basically said if you're in the to protect their ass, because SEC was going through this whole securities thing back then as well, and they said no US citizens, no Canada citizens, and some other closely kind of related jurisdictions that the SEC had reach, had potential tentacles, they banned those people and they said you can't participate. But people still did it because they had VPNs and stuff. But if they don't actually enforce anything, if the project doesn't actually enforce it, then you can still get around it. And if the SEC doesn't enforce it or doesn't find out about the project, you can still get around it. But what Eigenlayer did is they must have found out the IP addresses or figured out some sort of way that these people were from the US, and they blocked them. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's just the rules. People broke the rules. But I do agree. I mean, these whales, they're the ones that made hundreds and thousands, if not millions of dollars off this Eigenlayer airdrop, because they put the most money up. But that's just how it is. The people have millions and billions of dollars. They got there for a reason, right? That's why they're whales. So good video. 333 Crypto. I agree on some things, but I don't agree on others. But I just wanted to give you this different interpretation because I think that if you're going to go into these airdrops, one, you're going to need thousands, hundreds and thousands of dollars to actually get a decent amount. And Justin Sun, he put millions of dollars into this Eigenlayer, and he was the biggest staking holder. Same with Manta. Manta. He did the same, right? He got millions of dollars with Manta, and he got millions in the Eigenlayer, right? So he's laughing his ass off. But that's just how it is, okay? It is what it is. So check out 333 Crypto. He's a good channel. I like him a lot. So if he's watching, keep doing the good work you're doing, my friend. So if you check out this latest news, Hong Kong spot Bitcoin ETF. So it hasn't been a total bust. I mean, 3.63 million in half a day of volume. It's not much. It's pretty much a chicken feed, right? But it's a start. Billions of dollars just doesn't just come into Bitcoin. People have got to, find out about it. They've got to see, understand it. So basically, if you don't know, Hong Kong, they launched a spot Bitcoin ETF, and this happened literally yesterday, depending on the date you're watching this video. And 6.3 million, still 6.3 million, okay, and it's going to grow. Now, I also read another report that mainland China won't be able to participate in Hong Kong's ETF because of the jurisdiction, right? Although China has technically taken over Hong Kong, they're still kind of running, like China's still running like as a not a sovereign country, but a country within a country, if you know what I mean, has its own rules, but it's governed by China, overlooked by China. But they're saying that the Chinese mainland people aren't allowed to participate in the Hong Kong spot ETF. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. But anyway, you will see that this will grow over time. Anyway, once Bitcoin bursts back up, you will start to see people flood this with money. I mean, right now is actually a really good time to be Bitcoin, if you ask me, not financial advice. 59k. So that's the news on that's the Hong Kong ETF. Not a bit of a bust, but then again, it takes time. Fiat, the fiat leak. So US dollars, you can see tons of US dollars going to Bitcoin, going to North America. A bit of euro, and also the Korean won. The Korean won there's a ton of Korean won buying Bitcoin. And Korean won, that's South Korea, not North Korea, okay? North Korea gets their Bitcoin by stealing and hacking wallets. South Korea is actually legally buys Bitcoin, okay? But you can see overwhelmingly the amount of Bitcoin going to North America. So yeah, it's got a different price, but yeah, Bitcoin's it's cheap right now, guys. So don't fret that Bitcoin's 59k. You should be buying it. You should be thinking, well, I'm getting it cheap. I'm getting it 5.8% cheaper today. That's how you should be thinking, guys. Well, check out Fiat leak.com if you want to check that out. Also, we've also launched the new competition. Okay, so you can win some Solana. So just go to, I'll put the link below. It's our link tree for Buddy token. And if you click on this and you can enter, there's 15 ways to enter, retweet, join our Telegram. And prize money is, actually I haven't put it in here, but I'll update it. It's, actually, hang on, if I go to the page. Yeah, here it is here. If you actually go to the page, you'll see it. First prize $20, second prize $10, and third prize $5. All you have to do is like or retweet, just basic things. And there's 9 days left, so check it out. I'll put the link below to win some free Solana. You can also help with our meme coin Buddy token, which is a community token. So I created it, but I had to buy in just like everyone else. And you can see here we're at 24%. Okay, so guys, we haven't moved. We haven't gone down, but we haven't moved, gone up. So you know, join the community, help us get to launch this thing because it's going to be really, really early. But the goal of this is to start a community token and just keep it really simple in the beginning. Once we launch on Raydium, then we can start to start to get some market cap and some volume. Then we can start looking at adding some other more value and some use case to it. But right now we've got to get on Raydium, okay? But if we look at all the meme coins, all the really popular meme coins are like Doge, right? Pepe, Shiba Inu is 2 words. Dog with hats like 3 words. Bonk, okay, 1 word. Floki, 1 word. All right. There's other ones. Brett, okay, 1 word. There's this other one here. Dogs and Cats and World. Okay, too many words, in my opinion. This one here. Pups, okay, 1 word. Here, MAGA, 1 word. I reckon these 1 word ones are the best. Slurf, Maro, right? Toshi. I reckon the when. Okay, the 1 word tokens are more memorable in my opinion as meme coins because they're simple to remember and they don't have to be like dog with cat with socks and then with red underwear. You know what I mean? Like no one's going to remember that. Okay? Hat with a dragon and a big shoes. Like it's stupid, right? People are going to remember Doge, Pepe, Floki, Bonk, Buddy. All right? That's why I call it one name, right? Buddy. That's it. And it's a memorable, it's easy to remember. Here it is here. Okay? Buddy. It's Buddy token, but it's called Buddy. The ticker is Buddy. All right? That's the token. That's the ticker. So check it out. Come support us and join us on our Telegram and check out the Solana, which I just created. You can start to get some entries. Our last one, we had nearly 800 entries, so that was awesome. So jump in this one and win some Solana for yourself as well and help us grow the community. Join our Telegram and join our socials. One thing lastly is once you see like a once you start to see a project and you start to see copycats, that's when you know when you're kind of like on the right track. Like not saying Buddy because we haven't launched yet, but you can see here this blue gummy. So now you can see this blue gummy. You start to see all these variations of gummy, and that's kind of like they're trying to just ride off the same popularity of gummy, but that's right now gummy's low. You know, I've already talked about this. Gummy's low. It's really cheap right now because of the market the way it is. The market is down, so everything's down, right? So it's a good opportunity to buy, right? So anyway, my final advice, guys, do some more research. Go and watch this video I just dedicated to gummy, all right? Check it out. And I think this is going to moon. I think this is going to at least go to $2 to $3, which is basically 20 or 30x from now, and that's I think it can do with that within 3 months. All right, so we're down now, but just wait till BTC switches. Wait till BTC starts, gets back up to 65, 70, 75k. You watch everything on the meme coins, on the meme coin side. Everything is going to absolutely skyrocket. Guys, as I say, nothing that I say in this video is financial advice. You have to do your own research because I'm not your financial advisor and you don't pay me to do that. So it is what it is. Check out our socials and I'll put all the links below. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one.